Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and fuck! I just got done watching the season 2 finale of The Last of Us.
Maximum pulse!
Woohoo! Victory is inevitable.
Now, being a huge fan of the video game the way that I am, I love the first two Last of Us games, but even The Last of Us Part 2, that game is so dark and so brutal and so visceral, and it got to me in so many ways because of the emotional turns that it forces us, the players, to take as we go through that story. And so I have been super curious and super anxious to see how they attempt to pull this game into a show off. And obviously, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait in order to get the full and complete picture, the full and complete story. I can understand after this finale if people watch it and feel underwhelmed, feel like they did not get something that, is a complete story, because it's not. It would be the equivalent of playing maybe the first half of the game and then stopping it and then saying, I'll pick this back up in a few months, maybe a year, because I don't know how long it is before we will get season 3. But let me just say this. I think this entire season has been very good. I know I saw some people online who may have been complaining about them thinking that it was slow or that they just had issues with things that were changed or tweaked. And maybe it's me. Maybe there's something that I wasn't fully expecting everything to be one for one. I was accepting that the show was going to do their own interpretation of this story. But from where I stand, it's very accurate. It's like almost beat for beat. Yeah, maybe some words change. Maybe the order of us as viewers of the show finding out certain information is different to when we found out things in the game. But I don't have a problem with that. Now, I don't know, for somebody who hasn't played the game watching the show, I don't know how they feel about where we leave off and how much we got, and maybe it's too much of a cliffhanger for those people. I mean, I guess I can understand that. But for me, this finale ended at a logical place. Bella Ramsey, I want to sing her praises because I think she's getting too much shit from whether it's just Twitter or X or just people online. I don't really understand where it's coming from. Okay, she doesn't look like Ellie from the game. So fucking what? Who cares? Who else are we going to cast to look exactly like Ellie from the game? Elliot Page? Yeah, that's not happening. So, right? I care more about the acting. I care more about how this actress is pulling off this performance or this character. Does she feel like Ellie? And for me, she does. And I feel like instead of having Ellie this entire time be filled with rage, they let the rage build. Her need for wanting to go after Abby, kill Abby, get revenge for Joel, it's not as in your face like it is in the game. These few episodes when it was just Ellie and Dina, which I love the two of them together. Isabella Merced has done a great job as Dina. I really enjoy seeing them together. I enjoy seeing their relationship grow. But I think it was needed for Ellie to be more pulled back from the anger because it had to escalate. It had to build. She would probably feel very one-dimensional if she was just angry the entire way through. These last couple episodes, you've been seeing Ellie, like, the anger come out, the rage come out, what she did to Nora at the hospital, like, all of that. showed where this dark path that Ellie is going down. And then this episode, when she has plenty of chances to walk away, she has plenty of chances to just say, all right, fine, maybe I didn't get what I wanted, but there are bigger things going on here. There's more important things going on here. And fuck. Dina's already been injured and Dina's pregnant, so there's a whole lot that I think Ellie, and this is all emotions, this is all conversations, this is all things that I had already dealt with from the game. So seeing it recreated in the show, it's amazing that even though I know what happens, I'm watching this finale and I'm seeing certain beats of like whether it's Ellie going on the boat to go towards the aquarium because she thinks Abby's there, whether it's just Ellie talking to Jesse. And man, I love this actor that they got to play Jesse. Perfect representation of how I felt about that character. In fact, I think I like Jesse even more on this show than I did in the game. And so when you get to this end moment, yes, Ellie, I kind of even like how they showed Ellie killing Owen and Mel, finding out that Mel was pregnant, and how that kind of fucked Ellie up. I think that was even handled better a little bit in this show. But you get to that final scene, and that final scene of Abby showing up, and it's kind of wild that we haven't seen Abby this entire time, not since she killed Joel. So having her come in here is kind of great because that's how it was in the game. I mean, in the game, you go back and forth between Ellie and Abby, but this makes sense that seemingly season 3 will be Abby's story, will be Abby's point of view. And they're actually handling that very well. Now, I don't know if it's going to work for everybody. We might get to season 3 and non-video game fans might watch this and say, I don't give a fuck about Abby. I don't give a fuck about watching Abby. I don't want to watch Abby for multiple episodes without the Ellie and the Dina and the Joel and like the characters that you fell in love with. But it's really the only way to do this. It's the only way to tell the story because that's how the game was. You should have seen my level of anger when the game forces us to play as Abby after Abby killed Joel. And I was like, no, fuck this bitch. Not interested. The show actually tells you before the game does of what Abby's motivation is and why Abby killed Joel because we didn't know. We had to fucking wait. So overall, I am very impressed with the show. I am very impressed with this finale. I'm happy. I know not everybody's happy. I know not everybody loves the casting or loves the writing or loves the pacing. I just think that this has been handled with so much care, so much love. I think the recreation of so many landmarks and so many emotional beats that work for me worked again on this show. So that's all I could really judge it on, is does it work for me? And it did. So hopefully we don't have to wait as long for season 3 because, man, I ended this very hyped. And it made me go like, fuck, I want to watch the next episode. I want to see the next episode next week. But we're not. So there you go. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of The Last of Us Season 2? Not just the finale, but the entire series. Did it live up for you? Did you like it? Did you love it? Are you a non-gamer? Were you interested in that way? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.